Welcome to the Movie Pope Show, a place where film buffs and cinephiles congregate to discuss moving art in celluloid form. Without further ado, let's see what's on today.
People can just go into Instagram or Facebook or even YouTube and see what people are doing. And I think another trend that I've been seeing pop up is thrifting has become quite a thing too.
Yeah.
With especially with Gen Z, where nowadays people aren't really clamoring to go to all these big stores. They're going to Goodwill or the Salvation Army.
They don't care. I mean, if you go, I've noticed it just because I'm in a city with a lot of colleges. So like you're going to encounter a group of college kids. And boy, I tell you, Art, you would just hang your head at the way these kids dress. These kids are just like, I got nothing.
Can you like describe it like?
That's
like
what I'm
image?
trying to do. It's like, okay,
are we talking like Kurt Cobain, like during grunge days?
No, I'm talking no thought at all. So basically, if I know I'm going to a bar or if I'm hanging out at a club, it's completely different from what I might wear when I went to school, maybe earlier that day. Like going to the club that's an event and you dress up and you might go to the mall and you get a special club top or, and then the boots, all that stuff. They're, first of all, for sure, they're wearing gym shoes. Next, they're wearing an off denim color jeans that fit weirdly.
You don't mean like skinny jeans, right?
No, they're like not even like the baggies. So what I've seen that's kind of cute is when the kids might wear the baggy jeans and then like the halter top thing.
Yeah,
it's fine. Like that's actually okay. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking like your shirt is like a button down feather light, short sleeve striped shirt. Like it's no thought. It's basically, I don't care. No jewelry to speak, nothing.
No accessories.
They don't care. No accessories at all. No cute purse, right? No cute going out purse. No. There's no thought. There's no creativity. They just don't care. They're just like essentially, and I guess this is how they are. Clothes are just to wear. Just to cover myself, like that.
So it's a utilitarian mindset.
Completely. But even it's wild.
Huh. You might have to
look. I remember, because we went to dinner, and usually we'll go to bars afterwards. And sometimes you end up, depending on where you are, where there's a big age gap or whatever, where you are, and you see the kids, and you're like, what the hell is they wearing? Like it's I'm serious.
So it sounds like you're describing like it's sort of like hipster, but with less
not
thought.
Hipster is a dedicated style. I think hipster is a style.
But it's motivated by irony. Like a lot of the stuff that that the hipster would wear, it's like because I remember seeing how people wearing like the skinny jeans, but then they're wearing like, because I used to see a lot of people wearing like a Metallica t-shirt, and they're like, oh, you like Metallica? Like, no, I'm just wearing it, just to be ironic. I'm like, okay, like it's a weird thing to do, but
been going on a while. Like you wear the rock t-shirt, like or a rap t-shirt or something like that. That's been around for a while. Even though you might not know, like I can, like if I wore like an AC/DC shirt, you mean, and I couldn't name one song. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, I mean that's like usually from what I've seen. Yeah. But what you're describing is these are kids who literally picked up stuff off the floor, put it together, and walked out the door
and put it on.
A lost generation.
It's so sad and disturbing.
Dara,
maybe he was keeping one and then the next will pick it up. I don't know.
well,
I hope so, because oh my God, I've been so disappointed.
Art, what's hilarious is that, you know, you're the one who worked in fashion, yet Dara's the one who's taken this the hardest.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at these kids and I'm like, what are you doing?
I can just imagine Dara like driving the van and she like pulls up next to a kid and grabbing them like, I'm taking you to the mall. We're
going now.
Yeah, I'm going to properly build. I can actually see her doing that. She just like you know, she goes to like the head of her department and she's like, I just need you to sign up on these expenses. It's like, okay, like duct tape, zip ties, and
I like to see people that care about what they wear. Like when men actually care about, you know, the hem, right? They're not wearing like the all the way down past their shoe. Like it's cut where it should be, and they care about the socks they have. Like, and there's little things, because with men, sometimes it is little things that tell you that they care. It's the fit, essentially. Yeah. And when you see men that care about that, it is nice. It's nice to see. It is.
Yeah, that's true. Because because like if you see a guy, because like the biggest giveaway is if someone's like wearing like really baggy clothing. I mean, that clearly tells you they don't give a shit about how they're presenting. Like they're comfortable like this.
Dress suits is the biggest giveaway. The way a suit fits.
Yeah, is
the biggest giveaway, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I will admit that is a bit of a problem of mine, because usually, you know, every time I go shopping for a suit, I'm just thinking to myself, well, I really don't know what size I am, so I have to like try and like every jacket in the store until I find one that fits. I'm slowly getting there, Dara. Like, don't worry. Like I will get there eventually.
We'll work on you.
But I would like since we're on this point, like, what are your thoughts on the whole thrifting thing? Do you think this might be a good thing, or do you think, you know, this might turn the younger generations off of fashion? Because I know a lot of times people just say, you know, the fashion industry is killing the planet and it's, you know, doing all these harmful things and yada yada yada.
Yeah, well, they are rejecting consumerism, right? They are climate change conscious. They understand the footprint the fashion industry production of clothing leaves behind, and they care about, you know, how it's affecting their environment and the future of the planet. I do like the idea of thrifting. I do it sometimes too, not as often as these young kids, but I do have quite a few pieces in my wardrobe that are, you know, from out of closet or Crossroads. You know, I find some really good pieces for very cheap, and it's just smart financial decisions too, because if you can find fairly new items at really low price, you know, like Paul Smith shorts for like $20. I mean, they're like $80-$100 retail at least. So yeah, I support it, but the way they put it together, I work a lot with young actors and actresses on film sets, and a lot of them put it all together so nicely, and I'm like, where did you get that bag? Oh, it's thrifted. Well, how did they do it really well. Many do it really well.
But the other thing that's interesting is, like, I think there was some bleed over in the generations when it came to like the introduction of the cheap fashion stores, the Zaras and the H&Ms, and at that time I remember seeing a lot of documentaries pop up about the waste, because these clothes, and Shine is another big one, but like these clothes are so poorly made, they're so trendy, you're not going to wear them more than
they literally fall apart.
They literally fall apart. Like, in clothes, like, and that's something I've always been conscious of. Like, I prefer to just pay more and have something last. But I can tell you, I have a coat, just as an example, J. Crew, their quality has gone down tremendously.
Really?
Like, I have a J. Crew pea coat that I've had since maybe law school. So we're talking, close to 20 years, right? Like that and has not broken down, right? Coach is another thing. I've had coach purses that have lasted a long time versus the more recent ones I've gotten start fraying, the handles start fraying. Like that, there's a big difference now in the quality of some of these brands that is pretty disappointing.
Yeah, because they said like, because I remember reading an article that said like back in the 80s and 90s clothes were built far sturdier, and I think they used like a different stitching. And I remember from that article saying that people, they didn't buy clothes as much, but when they did, they bought them, and they were meant to last for a long time. And I can remember like my mom taking me to the mall like maybe 2 or 3 times a year to buy some clothes, and they held up pretty well. And the only reason why I got rid of them was because I outgrew them. But
naturally, right? Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right. Whereas now is, I mean, you've got places like Shein and all these places, especially the ones from China. And I was gonna say, I did buy a hoodie from Temu. Just because I like the design. Because they had a jack-o'-lantern and it was saying all jacked up, and I put it in the tub just to soak it because I wanted to just like hand wash it. I walked away. When I came back, the whole tub was dark blue. Like it kind of like one of those toilet cleaners you like stick in the toilet that like dyes the. That's what it looked like, and I was like, I'm not putting it on.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, that does not surprise me at all. Like, it's just, things are not made like they used to be made. It's really disappointing. Like that, just like cars, right? Like my car is a 2009, sorry. But, I was looking at, it's been paid off for a while, but I was looking into getting a Volvo. I have a car that they don't even make anymore. And I remember one of my coworkers has had 3 or 4 Volvos, and he said they don't make the Volvos like they made them when I first started driving. They just don't.
Well, I think the problem with that is that they've introduced computers into cars, so that's the reason why. Because I remember, because when I worked in insurance, and I remember quoting like the 2012s, 2013s, 2015s. Holy shit, like the premium for that was astronomical. People were like, this cannot, I mean it's a 4-door sedan, how can this be more expensive than than the older Toyota? I'm like, well, it's because there's a computer in there. Like if it were to break down, it's going to take a lot longer to fix, and plus they got to get the parts, and these are parts that you can't really get at an AutoZone. They're going to have to get them from a specialized factory to put them in the car, because that's how your car runs nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, my car's sold. I don't even have the what is it, the rear camera thing, when you're backing up. My car doesn't even have that. I'm old school. I can parallel park with the best of them.
Listen, I've got an 07, so I mean, I'm not here to throw shade at anybody.
No, I love that car. I wish they still made them, but yeah.
But guys, I just want to go and thank you for coming on. Like, we had a pretty lively discussion. I learned a lot about fashion, by the way, which I was not expecting. And I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch us and hanging in there with us, because we kind of did go off track a little bit. But hey, if you're like me, you learned a lot about the fashion industry and learned a lot about what goes on with clothing and all that stuff, then I take it as a win. But guys, thanks so much, and we'll catch you in the next one.